Do y'all remember my Hatman encounter story time from a while back? Well, I was checking my Instagram DMs and apparently so many people have seen him before. One story that really caught my attention was from my follower Kaylee, and she included picture evidence. Y'all, when I saw it, I literally felt sick to the stomach, and yes, you guys will be seeing it too. So Kaylee told me around summer there was a point around mid-August where she got extremely sick. Basically, she went out to eat and the chicken that she ordered was spoiled, and it gave her the worst stomach bug imaginable, to the point where she was bedridden. Like, she couldn't stand up without feeling weak. She told me during this week of staying in bed, she experienced the most weirdest paranormal experiences ever. This all began when her mom made her take lots of medicine before bed each night. She said it was supposed to fully knock her out till morning, but for some reason she would always wake up at around 2 a.m. with full body sweats and aching. It was a Monday night when she first woke up, and she told me her room seemed weird. She didn't know if she was hallucinating because of the medicine that she took, but she remembers getting her body to sit up and she could hear a man whispering right outside her door. She knew it wasn't her dad because why would he be awake that late at night? And most importantly, why would he be lurking near her room? She knows what her dad sounds like, and she told me it sounded nothing like him. It had a deep, demonic sounding voice that didn't even sound real. She told me she couldn't fully make out what the whispering was, but she knows whatever it was trying to form a sentence. She also told me the whispering went in and out. It would whisper for about 10 seconds, then nothing, and then about 5 minutes later, more whispering. She said this happened for about 30 minutes and then it was fully silent and she was able to fall back asleep. Kaylee told me the next morning she did ask her parents if they were whispering outside of her room, but both of them said no. Another night that freaked her out was Wednesday night when she took her medicine again and woke up at around 2 a.m. This time, she told me it wasn't whispering that she heard, it was instead footsteps. Footsteps walking around her room. She told me this scared her shitless, to the point where she was frozen in bed just staring at the ceiling, waiting for whoever was in her room to get her. She said as she was looking at the ceiling, she heard the footsteps start from the very end of the room and slowly made its way up to the end of her bed. When it got to the end of her bed near her feet, it stopped. She told me she thought that was it and she would be able to go back to sleep, until she swears on her life that she felt her bed shake. Kaylee said when that happened, she mustered up all of her strength, even though she was so sick, lifted up her body, hit the light switch, and screamed at the top of her lungs. Kaylee said when the lights turned on, there was no one there and her parents came bursting through the room. She explained to them what happened and her parents reassured her that everything was fine, the house was fine, and there was no ghost. Kaylee told me she thought everything would be fine until the next night on Thursday. So because she told her parents everything, they suggested that she slept with her door open, so if she hears or feels anything, she could just easily call out for her parents for them to hear. At first, she wasn't on board with that idea because she never sleeps with her door open, but she decided to go through with it. Once again, she took her medicine and fell asleep. Again, at around 2 a.m., she woke up and she told me